Just drinking my coffee. I need milk. I don't have cream. I think my fridge is broken. But some good news. A lady came by and she actually dropped off a nice little shelf. Ties the room together, man. Right on. So it's pretty nice, at least it looks better than it used to. It's okay. Also, little things, not major things. The Zeosound mic, it's a bit of an improvement over the Aeromirror other microphone. Again, if you guys want to start a ministry, or if you basically want to make vlogs on your channels, because that's important. This is a manual K66 Pro. There it is. So, I haven't really checked the news today, but already I know it's going to be bad. Yeah, I follow Matt Cart and all kinds of people. And, yeah, even though sometimes when you try to make a connection on YouTube, okay, this is what I have to say about YouTube, the community, because if the community was good, if it was better, like, some people offline are better than online people, even if they claim to be good. You gotta really test these people to see whether or not they're truly good people, or if they're not good people. You gotta use your brain. You gotta think, Some of these people that came to me on my channel, okay? Now, you guys can do whatever you want in your own time. You can choose not to make content. Fine. But I have rules. And I've been through the fire again and again and again and again. And it's just put me in a very bad state. Okay. What I would like to see happen is that people, they try and make something. I will tell you the reason, because I've already been through this before, and it makes me get upset when I talk about it. It frustrates me, because people, they should know by now where I come from, where I stand on this. Because if in 2027, if you do not have something under your belt, a lot of people are going homeless. I see people, all kinds of videos. I'm going to have to talk about this. Wakaliwood is a small production company in Africa. But if you Google Wakaliwood, okay, they wish that they had 1/10 of the stuff that you guys have. And I was trying to come up with the right words to express my frustration. I respect those guys, okay? They're a little crazy. They're a little, wild. They're savage, but they're awesome. I like them. I have more respect for those guys, those men from Africa who create their own movies, because I'm a movie maker. And when I open myself up and share my real, true pain and suffering with strangers, what do I get? I see one comment, and it didn't have any videos on it. So that actually made me, want to swear and curse and feel like, God, is this why I'm going through this? Maybe He is testing me. I think though that honestly, as a filmmaker, I need to find better people in my circle. This lady, she was good enough to give this to me for free. Okay, for free. That usually does not happen. But God bless her, she actually said this. She told me to go visit a church. I shared a little bit about myself, and something, I might just do that, even though it's probably not the best church. I'm not going to anywhere that I don't think is good for me, but there's something that needs to be said about community, and when it gets to this, I look bad, I feel terrible. I don't have good people in my life. Even the people who I supported, honestly, I cried for these people. There's people online, they can write and do great things. They can create, and some are pretty clever with their words. They can make the most awe-inspiring sermons and quote scripture. That's nice. That's cool. That's cool. But it doesn't matter unless you put it into practice. Okay? That's what I believe. Maybe that's not the same belief that you guys have. Maybe you believe in, okay, do nothing and God will take care of everything. There's people who have less than we do, and we don't deserve it. No, we don't. There's women out there who have had more opportunity than anyone, like better than queens, and yet they're still not satisfied, and they complain about where have all the good men gone. If, let's just say, for example, if somebody's been going through hard times and they've been gang stalked, and then one day they come across a stranger, and that stranger happens to be a little odd, a little strange, okay? You can say whatever you want about me. I don't give a crap. But I cared enough in that moment. If people can acknowledge that God can use anyone, maybe He sent me to undo the damage that some idiots caused for somebody. It's not my fault if they turn me away and they say no thank you. I mean, I tried. I really tried. You know, I can't beg people to accept help if they don't want it from me. I mean, I can't do everything, but, you know, when I see somebody in danger, I mean, yeah, I'm going to probably step up and I'm going to say, well, shit, you know, I got to do something. You know, I'm not a miracle worker, you know. I try to be a good person, but, you know, sometimes people, they just make it really super difficult. Sometimes. And yeah, I get angry, I get upset. There's this person that messaged me the other night. I don't know if it's a man, a woman, like a fat stranger in his basement. Okay, I need to lose some weight. Ha. But I don't trust anyone that doesn't make any content. That's just how I am. That's always the way I'm going to be, and that's not about to change. You know, I like artists. I like real people. Okay? If you want to, check out Wakaliwood, because these guys, they're scrappy. They're working. You know, they're working on something. And God smiles on these people because, you know, He sees other people who have been, like, getting so much, and they don't use it. And when the tables turn and people go homeless, like, this self-entitlement, because, oh, I'm a woman, or, oh, I've got this degree, or I made this film, that's not going to amount to anything. Like, people have to really haul ass and bust their ass doing something. It's not a game. Do you think that life is a game? No, it's not. This is the real world. People get hurt. People die every day, and I've seen it. If you want me to pull up videos again and show you pictures of people on the streets, go watch the video I made last week. Okay? That stuff, that scares me. That scares me into wanting to do something with my life. I don't know about you guys. Maybe you have no ambition. Maybe you want to complain about life, and maybe you want to point the finger and say, hey, that guy, who is he to tell us what to do? I don't really care. I'm not your daddy. I'm nobody's daddy yet. And it's too bad because, you know something? If I had the right people in my life, I would have been up there. I would have had all that good stuff. I prayed for those things, okay? I wish I did. Even though my mic, sorry. Counting the tables so hard, you know, I screwed up the mic. Yeah, I get upset. It upsets me. Like, I get these chest pains that flare up every time I talk about it. You know, I can run laps around the city sometimes because in a frenzy, in a rage, you know, I'm only flesh and blood. I'm only human. I hurt. I cry. I get mad sometimes like the rest of you. You know, life does get hard, and sometimes I gotta tell you, people do suck. If I bent over backwards for these people and this is how they treat me, like, I believe in God, I believe in Jesus, but some people in the Christian community, man, they're not, they don't know what they do. Sometimes they don't understand. They read scripture, but they don't read parts of it, like Parable of the Talents. They can twist things and use it to serve their agenda. And honestly, I do my research. I learned the other day that China, they have to take out pieces of the Bible and they have to share it or hide it with people. Like, one person will memorize an entire book. You know, How many books are there in the Old and the New Testament? There's parts of the Bible that have been completely removed. I know that. Book of Enoch, Epic of Gilgamesh. There's I can't even pronounce it. I'm gonna have to pull it up later in a different video, and then save that information for people who can want to know more. Anyway, yeah, in this world we have problems, we have tribulations, and rent is going up for everybody, including me. So I can't afford to, be like a hippie. I wish I could like pretend that everything is all sunshine and Shangri-La. I can't pretend. I haven't made a movie in years. I haven't been out in years since COVID. Like I can't remember the last time I had a girlfriend, honestly. And no, I'm not going back to any church unless I know what it is that they're preaching. If they preach LGBTQ filth, I'm going to spend my Saturdays staying home. The church that she actually recommended, it's actually, it's open on every single day except the Sabbath. It's closed on Saturday. So, yeah, I don't know everything. It's not bad for film school dropout, eh? People think I'm stupid. Maybe I should just keep my mouth shut and just go back to making other videos. You know what I really miss? I really miss jamming with friends. I miss going out with people and then getting in on adventures and doing all that stuff. I have to watch other people skydive and have the time of their lives. We had a major snowstorm here last week. Some people are struggling to dig their way out of our houses. And yeah, people up in the States, they have it great. They have it so much better than we do, yet they are never satisfied, and then they go attack these people. I don't know what the full story is. All I know is based on what they tell me. I haven't seen it. I don't know about the events leading up to why people attack certain people, but hey, I'm not going to judge, but I think that it's really wrong. It's wrong to be targeting and attacking people. I'm just saying, if you want to, like, do better, in life and have God bless you, just rise above it. Whatever your problems are, don't put the blame game on other people. Do the best you can with what God give you, like those people in Africa. And they're helping each other. We in the West, we don't even do that. We don't do it. No. And it's sad. I'm going to tack on one more important thing to this video because I'm having chest pains right now, and I have to try to make these videos matter. And I want others to find good people, I say that again, good people offline that you could trust. I'm not doing this to get attention, but it's imperative that you need to find a good church offline, preferably, because online, I don't know who these people really are. You need to follow good people. And while you're at it, work on yourselves, work on your channels at least. If you have not gone through the if you haven't gone through the fire, you need to start doing that. Please. Don't judge others. Help them out when you can. Stay crafty. Because when times get harder, you really have to do the best you can. Okay? Do your best. And don't blame other people if they can't measure up to your expectations. Okay? Everybody's going through something right now. And if you really want to know what things are like off camera, I get chest pains and I have problems health-wise. I don't expect anything from anyone. It is your responsibility to take care of your health, mentally, physically, spiritually, because one day, God forbid, something bad happens. Who's going to be your friend? Who's going to bail you out? Sometimes you need to find that, okay? Life is not a game. Go out there, make some content on your channel. Please, do it. And I don't want to say anymore. I don't want to repeat myself. Okay? Go now. Make something happen. Go work. Do something good. Do something positive. Build something that brings light and goodness to people within yourself and your circle, and that's all. That's all I wanted to say about about that. And when you can, give something back to help people. If you get that far, if God blesses you with that. That's it. I'm finished. I'm finished.